Court documents released today. Trump's legal team revealed a stunning admission. Paying his $400 million New York civil fraud penalty would be, quote, a practical impossibility. Oh my gosh, for the former president. The penalty stems from a civil fraud lawsuit brought on by New York Attorney General Letitia James in 2022. The suit alleges that Trump, along with his children and officials from the Trump organization, engaged in a scheme to inflate his net worth and the value of his assets. Despite Trump's claims of innocence, Judge Arthur Ergonan found him liable for fraud last fall, ordering him to pay a penalty of over $454 million with interest. Trump is seeking a bond of $464 million to cover the fines and disgorgement for his sons in order to pursue an appeal. But now, since they can't secure the bond, they are asking the court to allow Trump to pay only $100 million, which was previously offered to pursue an appeal. A recent New York Times analysis found that Trump has more than $350 million in cash, as well as stocks and bonds, but that's far short $557 million he would need to post in collateral. So New York Times is saying they can't find the $1 billion. They don't know where it's at, even though Trump says that he is a billionaire. In a court filing Monday, Trump's lawyer said that they had contacted more than 30 bond companies and none agreed to do a deal with the big man. Attorney General Letitia James could have moved to collect $454 million immediately, but she offered a 30-day grace period, which does end next week, March 25th. And she told the court that even if she were to seize Trump's assets, that he still owed the state of New York $200 million because his stuff isn't worth anything. Adding to, I should say, ABC, I look at 40 Wall Street each and every day. Ready to see. Trump responded to Letitia James with a slur. We'll get
Hello,
to
boys. Hello, boys. I'm here again. The only fraud in the Peekaboo James case, that's what I call those spooks, our failed and disgusting New York Attorney General was her convincing a judge in air quotes, because he's not a real judge. He's probably related to Lord Rothschild. Arthur Ergonan, I like to call him a moron. Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, of just $18 million, folks. I thought it was billion. They say million, when it's clearly worth 50 to 100 times that amount in the billions and trillions. This was fraudulently and illegally done, working closely together in a corrupt communist system, the communism, to set their narrative after learning that their values and facts were completely wrong. Businesses will flee the state as migrant crime and violence continues to flourish. I paid $300 million in taxes, and this is what I get. It's a witch hunt, folks. A liberal left CNN failing New York Times China witch hunt.
Thank you, Trump. A Twitter user claims that they call her another name in racial chat rooms where they also sell feet. Doja Cat? I don't know how I heard this, but they claim that they call her Jigaboo James, and that's what Trump tried to type out, but it auto-corrected into Peekaboo, and that's why that came out like that. Not at all doubting that Trump has that in him. Not at all. More from Trump.
And by the way, my financial documents are valued much less than my actual value, which nobody even knows. Seek the loan. I didn't even need the loan because you see the kind of cash I have. I didn't even need loans. Maybe you don't do a deal or two. But I have a lot of cash, a lot of everything. You know, a lot of people are very surprised at how successful this is. You saw it today with the kind of cash I have.
A lot of cash, a lot of everything, Bill.
Very poor.
It's very bizarre, though. It's very bizarre, though, that like you literally owe everybody in America money and you're trying to flex. Like he really is like a Lincoln University college student on Instagram. Like you're poor and yet you want to show everybody how much money you have. That is insane.
Got a lot of everything, okay?
Any
Well, I know what you're about to say, and don't.
Why did students just catch a stray just now?
Yeah. They do what they do.
My day.